All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is Friday once again, which means that it's time for another Friday stream. I am Iconium Man. Mm. Perhaps this time I will try not to misspell things. I almost said I am Iconia Manager. I'm Iconia Angelos, Community Manager at Gear Games, and today I'll be here with you to talk about any recent news, any future game developments, and just watch some awesome games. So, how are you all doing today on this Friday or Friday? I see a battle code. You know what? Let's take a look at this battle code while I talk to you guys for a little bit. This replay is outdated or unavailable. Well, I guess we can't watch this battle. Never mind. All right. Hey, Community Angelos. Yeah. Thank you, Score. Uh, read my DM, bro. I'll check it later. All right, let's put on this battle in the background while I answer some questions from the chat. Is replay outdated or unavailable? I think maybe it's my version of the game that's wrong here. That I will not be able to view any battle replays. Let's make a lobby instead. So if you want to play a lobby, an equal upgrade lobby, message me at Iconia Angelos in the game, and I will make one. Let's do a 3v3 game. I don't think I have the mental energy to play today, so I will be... so I'll be spectating today only, unlike last time. I also can't view Battle Replay on PC. Yeah, it's because the different, like, the version mismatch. This version is different than the last one. Hello, good day, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. How are you all doing? How are you all doing, guys? Tell me about your days. Tell me about your experience in the game. We need more cats/girls avatars. Yes, hashtag more girl avatars. Thank you. But yeah, by the way, guys, Nightsoul brings up an excellent point. Zgor is actually our map creator here. He was on stream a while ago, actually. It was quite a while ago since our last stream together when we talked about the new biome. Maybe when there's a new biome update, we'll have Zgor once again join us on the stream. That would be very nice. What rank are you? I'm rank 18 currently. You can see it on the stream, actually. Hi, sir. You just only show your red side. Don't play, just show. What's the point of me showing it? I don't think there's much point in showing it. When I have update, the game is run without sound. That's very strange. Maybe message support about this if you're having this issue. Community mapper? Yeah, he's the community mapper. Yes. Really enjoying the new Atlas. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Stewart Arthur. Buff Zeus? Sorry, Zeus is not getting buffed. By the way, guys, today we're streaming live on 3 platforms: Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can watch any on any platform that you like. Which language are we speaking today? English. This is an English-speaking stream. So, sorry guys, I don't speak other languages, I speak English. One Arabic language. Unfortunately, Arabic language is currently not possible to add to the game due to the way the interface is structured. It would require a total overhaul. You did best. I mean, yeah, people are preferring to speak. People are preferring to use YouTube to watch the games. That's completely fine. All right. All right. We're gonna have a really strong Confederation team, actually. This is kind of ridiculous. let's have a strong resistance team as well. James, I believe in you. I'll wait for a few more people to message. Let's have a look at some of these other people, perhaps. 64% is a bit low as far as win rates go. That's a lot of medals. Let's go. You're a bit low rank, I'm sorry. We need one more resistance player for this lobby. If you're looking at this lobby with 96%, 78%, and a 90% win rate, the Confederation player, and the 72%, 74% with lots of medals resistance player, and you feel like you are made to fill in this last spot for the resistance team, please message me in the game. Victory. Yo, that sounds like a good fit. All right. Checking the chat. Please speak English. Okay. Nice. Overcoming technology barriers using multiple stream channels. Yeah, we have 2 currently. We have 2. I speak English, so I can stream in English, and we have my Russian colleagues are streaming in Russian language. But currently, we don't have any other language speakers. Can you speak English and Russian? Yes, I speak both languages. Plus minus Russia. Plus minus Russia. Zgor replied, no news yet. Anyway, we're working on some amazing stuff. We will, I hope, show very soon. Yep, Zgor is indeed working on excellent, awesome stuff. Let's check out, let's pick a map. Pick a map, actually. Caesar's Island sounds like a good idea, right? Let's go with Thaw. Honestly, let's go with Thaw. Ready? We want just Binka to join the English stream. Nah, he can't. It would be even funnier if Pashtet joined the English stream. We joke about that sometimes on our daily calls. Change the map to big. Yeah, we changed the map. Thaw is a pretty big map, so we'll see how it goes. Mega Sprout Philippines. Yes, Philippines represent in the chat apparently. Forgot that there's no intro anymore. I mean, there is an intro. We had an intro here. Is just me or Super Dog part of every single stream? Well, it looks like he's the part of 2 streams in a row so far. Not a lot of people have messaged me in DMs, so perhaps that's why. People are advertising their clans. Yep, feel free. If you feel like you can find some clanmates in this stream, more than welcome. And off we go. We have currently a battle on the map Thaw between 2 teams. A Confederation team represented by Eliminators, 96% win rate player, 23 Dragon 25, 74% win rate player, and Super Duck, which is actually Night Soul, who has a ton of experience playing the game. He's one of our core testers. On the other side, we have James the J. I know that name. This is the guy that always asks me about the heroes, new heroes. When are new heroes coming? Very familiar name, very good player as well. A veteran of the game. We have Sultan Al-Huru, who has a lot of medals, and we have Victory here, as the rank 16 player with a lot of medals as well. So this is going to be hopefully a very good game. Sarah, why you not go red side? I don't play it because I don't have an account on it. I sometimes switch to it when I need to check something related to resistance, but usually I don't switch to it. If you go back to my previous streams, you'll actually see that I have showed it in the past. I would like to hear that game. Is there no game sound? There should be. When will the next balance patch happen? That's an excellent question coming from Super D. A name that I've never seen before. Welcome to the stream, Super D. I hope you're having a good time. Maybe you should join our Discord server. In any case, the next balance patch. It's gonna be next week, guys. In fact, let's narrow it down. It's gonna be late next week. So like the second half of the next week. I will never join the Discord server. I wonder why the out of 3 rank list didn't show on the wiki, like, you know, to show what rank list. I'm sorry, Mehmeh. It's a very... I'm struggling to understand your message. Why don't we have Bangladesh flag site? Well, there are a lot of flags that are still yet to be added to the game. The team is working to add them in the future, perhaps. Atlas still weak against Fog and Salamander. I mean, you're not supposed to be using, like, Atlas is not a counter to Salamander, but I'm really surprised to see that you're saying that it's not good against Fog, because it's literally a point and click ability against it. I'm new to Art of War 3. Art of War 3 is a mobile real-time strategy game designed after the classics like Command & Conquer. In fact, if you like those kinds of games, you will like probably like Art of War as well. You should give it a try. Atlas is strong. Yes, Atlas is currently doing pretty well. We would like it to become a little more popular, but unfortunately, players are still sleeping on it. I'm new to Art of War 3 as well, as you can say, because I'm rank 7, but I played it before. Ah, you've started a new account. Interesting. It's always nice to see veterans coming back to the game. Hi, bro. Hi, everyone. Hi, people on the Facebook stream. Background sound is low. I'll put it up. I'll put it like this. Let me know if the background sound is good now. Real good balance. Science speed should be the same as Salamander. No. Cyan definitely should not be as fast as Salamander. That it's a slow tank. It's a slow tank, guys. Salamander might receive some changes in the future, but so far, nothing that I can announce. So far, nothing that I can announce. There's nothing to announce currently. But next week, actually, the balance patch is going to be about heroes, just not Salamander. Art of War 3 is the best thing since Red Alert 2. I'm very happy to hear that you believed so, Stuart Arthur. I think that's actually a really cool game myself. I mean, it's funny. I'm literally the community manager for it. I'm like, yes, I think it's a pretty cool game, if I had to say so myself. It's a neat little thing. But yeah, honestly. Already answered about the Bangladesh flag. Even with the event, the grind for the heroes is still the same. Yeah, it is meant to be this way, guys. The heroes are definitely meant to be a long journey. Mole nerf? Question mark? No, guys, Mole is not getting nerfed. When will we get more units? We need second line of units before third line of heroes. I don't think that we'll get second line of units before third line of heroes, but I might be mistaken. Subtitles. Why do you think we... Okay, how do you think subtitles actually work? Because this is a live stream. I'm currently sitting here live streaming. There's no subtitles available. Personally think that Atlas's normal damage from cannons should be buffed because its accuracy isn't the best at long range. Interesting point. However, I will say that Atlas's range on its cannons is actually really high. Subtitles won't work on streaming, I guess. Yeah, because subtitles need to be created by someone. Like, somebody needs to sit down and write the subtitles, and you can't do that when it's a live stream. Will we get transport units eventually? Yes. We have announced the transport units at a recent offline event. Atlas shoots farther than Solaris. Atlas shoots very far. And also, in conjunction with its accuracy, that does mean that you will miss more shots if you're shooting max range. That's also why it might seem like it's dealing less damage, but it's actually dealing a lot of damage from really high range. What is the best food to eat while playing Art of War 3? I like this question. Probably something that you don't need your hands for. So I'm gonna say like a lollipop. AI writes the subtitles, not the person in YouTube's basement. I mean, yeah, true. You can turn on automatic subtitles, yes. Will the discount containers appear next event? I can't say that. Has the balance update been released yet? No, the balance update is coming next week. The balance update is going to touch up on some of the heroes, actually. Some of the old heroes in particular. But it's also going to affect some of the new heroes as well. Why are you so cute? I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Kanfa imba. Easy. Kanfa imba. How about changing the game wallpaper to the new heroes? That's also a very interesting question. It would be cool. It would be cool to have... You mean like the loading screen, obviously. The splash art that appears. It would be really nice. How many supply centers is best to have in battle? Facebook has auto subtitles. That's cool. How many supply centers is best to have in battles? That's a question that's really related... It depends on your rank, is how I can answer that. So, for example... A good rule of thumb that I used when I was starting out is you need to build supply centers until the next supply center gives you less than 30 extra resources. So when you're building a supply center, it will show you how much resources it will earn you for the next one that you build. As long as the number is above 30, I just build another one. But obviously you need as many as you can. So for example, at this rank, at rank 24, I feel like you should eventually strive to get to like 9 supply centers. It looks like currently players are happy to sit on 7 for the most part. We have 7 here at this base, we have 8 at Superduck's base, and we have 7. We have 7 at the Eliminator's base as well. We have James J has 8 as well. So yeah, 7 to 9 is usually where I'd like to aim. Also depends on your skill tree. That's also true. Yes, it depends on your skills. Currently, we see some action about to happen on the top right corner of the map. You're not answering my question. There's a lot of questions to answer. I'm sorry. On different platforms as well. Did not forget about the promo codes. Cap Mixon is back, the number 2 place. Some guy named I Love Vietnam just hit number 1 a few days ago and had his dreams shattered after Cap returned. Lol, that's funny. What is Iconia win rate? My win rate is currently 78. 30 resources equals 10-minute payoff. 20 resources equals 15-minute payoff. The more defensive you play, the more you want. I mean, yeah, the longer you think the game is going to go, the more supply centers you want. I already answered about the Bangladesh flag, guys. You can stop asking about it. Will there be new buildings in the future updates? That is definitely not planned. New units, yes. New heroes, yes. But new buildings, definitely not. Yeah, Cap doesn't even know new heroes. Yeah, he's been banned for a year. We currently have a bit of an engagement here. Seraphim, landed Seraphim goes down from Eliminator. There's actually a lot of units. I feel like that that's like a lot of units. I'm surprised that Eliminator's army is so small in comparison. An interesting Solaris shot here, misses everyone. Why do I hear sounds like there's someone shooting? There's no one shooting here, interesting. It's weird. Hawks are actually pre-constructed by Victory. Hawks are in the air. There is a Vertex available on the Confederation team built by Superduck. A lot of riflemen around Eliminator's base. Look at this. Look at this rifleman spread. Every single bush around his base has a rifleman in it, except this one by the edge of the map. Currently have a single shield. I would like there to be more. Maybe there might be a sound bug here somewhere. Some stuck sound or something like that. On the other side of the map, the Resistance claims a large container here. A lot of units. Bison, Mole. Against a single Solaris. There are some Vertex available, but they do turn around. It seems they don't want to actually engage that yet. A single Zeus is about to just completely get annihilated. You don't want to be here, buddy. Actually, some Mammoth on the field. I like that. A few Mammoth mixed into this composition will do some really good job sieging this base. Superduck appears to be sending some units to assist with the base defense for 23 Dragon 25, who currently doesn't have a boost running, which is really bad. You should have a boost at all times. Common defense goes down. Beholder uses active ability. Completely baited, by the way. That was not a good usage of it. Red players pushing into Eliminator's base at the same time. Looks like the Resistance is showing a lot of coordination, pushing at the same time and forcing Superduck to pick and choose which side does he want to provide air support with his own Vertex. It looks like the Solaris is about to go down to the Salamander missile as well. Almost goes down, not quite dead yet. But the production facilities are under siege. This is really, really bad for Eliminators, actually. Tries to destroy the Bison, but in this case you should not be moving towards it. You should be trying to kite it at max range, even though Bison has strong frontal armor. Seraphim comes out and destroys it. It looks like there's actually a kind of a lack of any anti-air for the red player, so he might eliminate his Seraphim will actually deal a lot of damage, but they're focusing down on the headquarters now. The Vertex are once again back to try to provide some air coverage for the Eliminators, but his headquarters does go down. This is not good, especially considering the fact that the green player is also moving a force across the map. It does look small, but it is very powerful. It doesn't have any chameleon, but it does have a lot of porcupines and a very strong frontal assault core. At the same time, it's going to be supported by the Hawk, so this is looking really bad for the Confederation team now. Why were peeps in the chat saying he was banned? Yeah, Cap Exodus has been banned a year ago. His ban expired. Extremely sorry, sir. This is your personal matter. Are you married / single? I'm engaged. Iconia, why did Solaris stop killing enemies with one ability? Damn. Sorry, I guess. It still kills things with one ability if you hit it. Could there be a way to earn more purple containers, like one for every 5 days logged in consecutively? No, not purple containers, but we are working on bringing back some logging campaigns as well. Or working to add some extra logging campaigns. I want a campaign update? Me too. I want a campaign update. Unfortunately, it's not coming. Guys, how do you get a commander skill? You get commander skills from various sources. You can get them from opening containers, and you can get them from completing contracts. During events, you get a lot of them. Those are the two main ways of getting containers. Dominator, if you're going to keep complaining about the promo codes, I'm just not going to show any. I was actually about to put up a promo code because this battle is about to end. But just because Dominator decided to demand the promo code, I'm going to wait longer now. Got some action on yellow and cyan. Yeah, but unfortunately, I think it's already quite over for the Confederation team as purple's base is gone and so is blue. So cyan is going to be out of the game as well. I think I'm going to exit this replay. Is there going to be a night map? Unfortunately, we are not planning to introduce night mode or weather effects. Oh, we got a new message about a live streaming announcement. Yeah, some guy is streaming called Iconia Angelus. Interesting. Maybe add a reward line for returning players. Yeah, people are thinking about it. You know, we got a whole team working on shop offers and reward lines and login bonuses and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. We'll be introducing more and more features. Watching here in the Philippines, nice. Why Seraphim and Mole no avatar? Perhaps they will get them in the future. Alright, let's get another battle going. This time I want it to be a free-for-all. If you would like to participate in an equal lobby free-for-all match on... Let's do this one. Atween Plateau. Message me in the game at Iconia Angelos, and in the meantime, I will put up a promo code. And actually, I'm also gonna go type it in, because I didn't type it in yet. 50 gold. Not bad. Free for all, yes, free for all. Not seeing you drinking tea? I am. Lobby for world player 100% win rate. That would be complicated, I think, to create. What's the gold reward chest with the red ribbon? I don't see those in the UK version. This is a first purchase bonus. If you have a first purchase bonus active on your account, you will see this icon. No, I will be inviting people. Thank you. I want to see the war. Yes! I also want to see the war, which is why people should be messaging me in DMs. Okay, Ataur, you know, you got lucky. You got lucky. Solar? Sure. I'm King of Thor. I mean, yeah, I know. I've been praising your Thor a lot. Arca Corvus. Sure. Arca Corvus. Where have I heard that this combination of words before? I've heard about Arca Corvur in a different place, in a different game entirely. Alright, how many people more do I need? I need 2 more people. So, I would like some Confederate players. Sorry, I'd like some Confederate players. My heroes aren't max. Alright, this looks good. That's a funny name, by the way. And Hamza, sure. You'll get in there. Alright. My heroes aren't max. No, that's not Hammers. Hammers doesn't have any medals. But, yep. This looks like a cool lobby. Pretty cool. Pretty cool lobby. Let's see some war. Sir, please play AI. I will be playing the game when the next event comes. Alright. Let's start the battle now. Players are... Oh, my... I didn't put myself as spectator. Oh my god. Okay, guys, if you can hear me, leave the game now. Quit the game. I am a noob. I am a noob. I'm a total. No. Okay. No, they all left. They're all in the game now. No. God damn it. I leave, yeah. Okay, guys, if you can hear me, leave the battle. I didn't put myself as a spectator, and yeah, you need to leave that training lobby. It's an accident, yeah. All right, let's get you guys back in. So we had Hamza, we had my heroes aren't max. We also had Solar. And we had some resistance players. We had Chara. Can't accept at the moment. And Arca Corvus. Also still in the battle there. Okay. Ataur. Okay, Ataur is here. No. You can't catch me like that. Alright, I'm gonna give a little bit of time for Chara and Arca Corvus to maybe come back. Will you please lower the price of your premium or lower all the prices? The prices are set according to local currency exchange rates towards the dollar, the United States dollar. I told you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed it. I must have missed it. Why is your first battle reward 15k while mine is 5k? Alright, let's go over the battle, the first battle bonus. You can see it here, but my first battle bonus for the PvP, it's not actually 15,000. It's actually 12,000. So my first battle bonus is 12,000 times 2. So here's where the calculation comes. The base value is 2,000. You get extra 2,000 if you have premium active. So premium gives you plus 2,000 credits for the first win of the day. If you have the starter, no. Which pack it is? Advanced pack. Advanced pack gives you 2,000 to reward for the first victory per day forever, and then those, so that becomes 6,000, and then those on top of that get multiplied by your commander skills. If you have a commander skill, where is it? Penalty cooldown. There it is. Daily first victory bonus. 20% per level. So yeah, that turns out to be 12,000. And that stacks with rewards for just winning the battle. All right. Do we have? Did he come back? No, they're fighting. Oh no. All right. Let's get some other people. We can't wait forever, so we'll get Armata and Night Harvester. Don't forget the rank. Yes. I know. You have to select next year. So yeah, we had to. Wait, where is? Didn't I invite? Meteor Max, Solar, and Hamza. Yeah, Hamza was in there. I thought I invited Hamza. Alright. And we'll put the map once again on the Atwin Plateau. Okay, ready now? I am a spectator. The rank is set, the map is set, everyone is here. Let's go. Daily bonus from SC. Advanced pack, then premium. Yes. Yes. Your commander skills will also help you just also generally boost your battle rewards. There's skills for skirmishes and tournaments and PvP. Yeah, commander skills are good, guys. Hi, new Biconia. Hello, Nokia. What will be changed in the next bounce patch? Heroes. We'll be changing some heroes in the next bounce patch. But yep, we have a battle. This is a free-for-all 6 battle between My Heroes Aren't Max, who represents the Confederation in the top of the map, Solar, as a Confederation player in the bottom side of the map. Ataur Red is actually red, by the way, as actually the red resistance player. And Armata, the rare Armata that people always said that you will never see, but here it is. It's the real Armata, guys. Le political relevant joke. Alright, let's actually not do that though. I was just memeing a bit. Night Harvester as the green player here in the bottom left, and Hamza 002, the purple Confederation player. Whew. Get an additional code for your little mistake. No. They get to play in the Nico lobby. Is there going to be a map for infantry only? That's not happening, guys. Not yet, at least. Maybe there will be a game mode like that in the future, but right now I'm not going to. I can't say there will be, or there will not be. What is going on here? Yeah, I want to hear the explanation of the high-rank players here. I want to know why do you guys put the war factories at the back of the base and administration buildings to the front? Yeah. To help protect the war factories. Yes, exactly. As other people have already answered you, your assault vehicle factories, just in general, your factories are very hard to replace. Because if you think about it, an assault vehicle factory costs 180, and then to upgrade it, you have to pay more resources to level 2 and then to level 3, and you cannot bring them back with a boost. Comparatively, administrative buildings like supply centers and power plants do not have any upgrades to them, so they're just a single investment cost of 300 and 250 respectively. So losing those is a lot less impactful. And on top of that, you can also spend a boost to replace them. There's a reconstruction boost that allows you to bring back some of the buildings for free. Will there be a balance patch next week? Yes, there will be a balance patch next week, guys. Next week. Second part of the next week, there will be a balance patch. Blackcap Mixon was banned. He's already unbanned. This question is old. Come up with some new questions. Let players be able to gift another player. That is not going to happen, guys. Allowing players to gift other people opens a path for real money trading gray market schemes. And we don't want scams. Like, we don't want to open more opportunities for people to get scammed. Like, sure, it would be nice to gift people other things, but you have to consider that a lot of people are not nice. They will abuse this kind of system to sell games, goods, and services online. And possibly scam people. Will you add your cat as resistance infantry to the game? I don't know. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do anything. How was your Halloween? That's a new question. It's Johnny. It's Johnny Sins. It's Johnny Asatru now, though. My Halloween was fine. I don't actually celebrate Halloween, to be fair. Like, I don't do any celebrations, per se. Where I live, it's not really a common tradition to celebrate Halloween, but it was okay. Get the other feature something to allow teammates to give units to other teammates. Not without extensive engine rework, so probably not. Can you do something about mole drill range? Takes damage from Jaguar and Mammoth when drilling. It is supposed to be a melee unit. To be fair, it's not actually supposed to be in melee, unlike the Bison. But at least the Bison has really thick armor. Cave/tunnel mechanic. Once again, that would require an extensive overhaul of like the whole game engine. Can you give me a full account? No. I want to see the game. Add me as spectator. I'm not adding spectators, guys. Just thought I'd ask. No, I'm not. I'm not mad or anything. Zoom more. Alright, I can. I mean, yeah. Currently, there's nothing. There's no like large scale maneuvers to look at, so we can zoom in and look at some buildings, look at some units. Got the Cerberus here, joined by Zeus and a couple of Typhoons. Up to no good. When new event? The new event is coming in November. I'm surprised that this question is coming up this late into the stream, but yeah. We're going to have another event coming next, so this month already, so November. Ooh, there is a Seraphim in the back of Solar's base attempting to destroy the airfields here. Interesting. It's a purple player, Hamza. A couple of Vertex are actually engaging the Seraphim here, as well as the ground units with the support of the Cerberus. So I think this airfield will actually survive. And this Vertex, I don't think it needs two more. There's some micro here from Solar, though. Very nice Vertex maneuvers. Look, it's already... it's actually gonna take it out. Nice. Very beautiful Vertex micro. These circles were very small. Very nice turnarounds on that Vertex. Very nice. And at the same time, we have another diversion here. The red player, Ataur, is attacking. My heroes aren't max in the back of his base, taking out his X facility. I mean, his heroes aren't max, though. You really aren't doing much damage with this. Alright, let's check out some comments. Allow player transport of resources to ally. That's a very, like, I like these suggestions, but for now we are not planning to implement them yet. This might change in the future, but currently we have other priorities. Solaris is doing insane. I'll sing another song of it. By all means. Are there players in Art of War 3 that use hacks? Not that I know of. I don't think there are cheats available for Art of War 3. None that are legit. And we have yellow player as well. Yellow and red have teamed up to bully the blue Confederation player as true resistance players. Oh well, goodbye that structure. GG for blue. Nah, I think blue can still fight. He has only lost the hero producing facilities. He still has his assault vehicle factory, although it is taking damage now from this intrusion force. Regarding naval units, is there a plan at any point to improve the range of torpedo platform? Alligator outranges it, making it kind of weak. The point of the torpedo platform is, okay, first of all, the Alligator doesn't outrange it, and if it does, then it must be like an upgrades difference, because the changes specifically were designed to make sure that the torpedo platform does not outrange Barracuda and the Poseidon, but it does still have the same range as the Alligator. It has the same range. And also, we don't want to pivot the game towards defensive structures more. We want the game to be played more offensively and not defensively, because defensive play is very passive. Everyone hates the blue player. Yeah, maybe it's because his heroes aren't max. True. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Zakir. Everyone stop spamming, yes. Superduck played last game. Yeah, he lost. Superduck lost last game. Look at that. See, blue player is totally fine. He still has, well, actually, he's lost his production facilities. He can rebuild, though. He is going to try to rebuild here, despite the siege, the ongoing siege by red and yellow. At the same time, over here, the airfield has not been repaired, actually. Solar is not investing any resources into repairing that. I wonder if that's intended, or if he just forgot. Red is once again moving into blue, not allowing him to rebuild here. The hell with defense. Charge, yes. You're a very good player, man. I'm not playing in this game. I'm spectating this game. But thank you if you are truly meaning it. I'm more of a theoretical kind of player. How did the great Superduck lose? He lost. Because he's noob. Why is his name GG Slave? We don't have any control over other players' names, so. Blue in the problem. Yeah, blue is struggling a lot here. Oh, and there's a Bison here as well, and no units to defend against it. I think this is really bad. Even red player has kind of left the base, but yellow is relentless. Although this Bison is by itself, if I don't think there will be there's just not enough units. Yeah, the active goes out, takes out a few zoos. There is just not enough. The blue player was not given enough time to rebuild, so unfortunately he does go down. At the same time, we have cyan versus purple player at the bottom side of the map. Alternate McKidney blue player wins this match. I mean, I don't think he will. Will there be more heroes next update? Not next update, but we are planning to make more heroes. Attack from 3 fronts is hard to play against, exactly. Why everyone targeted blue? Yeah, it's a free-for-all moment. I looked at the video of the game 10 years ago. Zeus were able to attack Hawks with the second missile. Yes, they were. And we decided that that's too powerful. The Confederation already has an insane anti-air platform in the form of Typhoon. Typhoon is really, really strong when it comes to anti-air defense. And Vertex is already very powerful compared to the Hawk, so I don't think it's necessary to allow this self. I didn't see that. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Solar is... Oh, he's getting also attacked by a sneaky salamander here from the green resistance player. I'm gonna zoom out a little just to see the full picture. It looks like Solar actually went for a Thor bombing run here, which I missed, and the yellow player has forced purple to come back to base, considering that he is now getting attacked. Yellow decided that now he's done with blue, he's going to go after purple. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. It looks like purple might actually have a few more units available, although most of them are Typhoons. The salamander here, I believe, gets destroyed by the Vertex. The remains of the blue player's base are about to get destroyed, eliminating this player from the game completely. It looks like your kidney is safe. Zoom zoom. How many more heroes are eventually getting made? Currently, we're planning to introduce 9 heroes per faction, so there will be one more line of heroes at least. After that, it depends. What if you arrange competition with AI of only single player? We don't want to arrange competitions in single player because Art of War 3 is by design a PvP focused game. Hi all, hi all, hi all. Resistance ganked up and attacking Confederation first. Yeah, it looks like it. Any thoughts on increasing the levels to which HQ/other buildings can be upgraded? It doesn't need anything, because at HQ level 5, you're already able to produce basically as much as you need of anything. You don't need any more production buildings at HQ level 5. You can basically have a lot of everything already. There can be more heroes. Of course there can be more heroes. You tend to host another equal lobby. It depends on how long this is gonna last. Perhaps. It might happen. Alright, some build-up happening at the... at red player's base, and at the same time we have a bombing run out of Hamza002. Loses a Thor for that, but also bombs an airfield. I didn't see if there were any planes on it, but he does destroy... There's an air war going on between Purple and Cyan. As you can actually see, there's a lot of Typhoons here. I don't think even if Solar decided to do a bombing run on Hamza, I don't think all these Typhoons would be enough to stop it, to be fair. Thors are incredibly tanky as far as units go. Yellow, at the same time, is amassing his army at the front of Green's base, and also kind of at the front of Cyan's base, controlling this high ground position. Next 3 heroes will be balanced. Yes, the next 3 heroes will be balanced. We try to design heroes to fulfill certain roles. So we are not going to make, for example, since we already have an attack kind of hero, like for we don't have we're not going to make another Atlas, right? Since we already have a big, strong, tanky, walking mech hero, we're not going to make another Atlas, or we're not going to make another Leviathan, but better. So that's also what the balance update that's coming next week is also going to try to address. We're going to try to bump up some of the older heroes to be more on par with the new heroes, specifically considering the resistance heroes. Because let's be honest, for the Confederation, old heroes are still incredibly powerful compared to the new ones. Or just as powerful at the very least. There's gonna be a new mode where player can choose to fight AI or player on PvP. We already have a skirmish mode. Cyan manages to steal a single Zeus. Solaris has exchanged their active abilities. That was pretty cool. I am confused though. Why are the Confederation players fighting each other? They should be banding together in the face of the coming resistance threat, and instead they're destroying one another. No. Looks like Solar is going to be defeated actually in this engagement. Cyan does go down. Seraphim goes down as well. The Solaris. Well, that's a sentence. Solaris is very low compared to Hamza's Solaris. But both players are now out of army. Green and yellow, though, at the same time. Look at this. A wide front against one another. We're going to nerf heroes so that playing no hero is possible. That is not planned. We would like more heroes. In fact, Night Soul, most matches actually don't have any heroes in them in the game currently. According to our analytics, most matches currently in Out of War have no heroes built on either side. So we actually want players to play with heroes some more, because we do give them, at the beginning of the game, everybody gets a Cerberus and a Wasp. Everyone's out of uranium? I don't think that's the reason. We have a lot of sources for batteries. I came here to chew bubblegum and ask about the purple chest he can't leak, and I'm all out. Hey, Ghosty. I can't say whether or not there will or will be a purple container anytime soon. I actually don't think that people should expect a purple box every event, because that's not happening. A purple container is supposed to be a rare event. Pro said a lot of sources, but I have 0 uranium outside passive regen. That's on you, buddy. Stockpile some batteries, brother. Thanks for answering, love you. Thank you, Zakir. Would you be able to add more squad group squares? Yeah, I get the like more squads. Currently we don't believe more than 4 groups is necessary. So no, that's not planned. Yes, Diamond and higher ranks have heroes are also low. I mean, obviously, with like Star and Diamond, you're gonna see a lot more heroes per game. Especially Star League. But even in those matches, we still have a lot of games that just don't have any heroes. If you ever consider increasing uranium capacity, if you want to use the hero you will make you run out of it in 1 to 2 fights. I mean, generally speaking, don't players already play like a few fights per day anyway? And then your uranium naturally regenerates? Maybe more interesting if new units have healing units ability. I think it would be cool if you could have like medics. By the way, at the same time as I was yapping, we had the green and yellow run into each other, and there was a battle. I hope you guys liked watching it, because I don't know what happened, but green seems to have won. You guys recently made that a single shield can produce shield for itself. Makes control shields very accurately. You don't even need to control them accurately. Dude, I play the Confederation. All you need to do is make more than one shield, and then they cover each other. It's really not that deep.
Job well done.
It would be nicer to have 4 more, so you can individually call in bombers separately, etc. There's just not a lot of space on the screen, unfortunately. And we would like to introduce more elements to the UI that aren't related to that, perhaps, at some point in the future. There is a nuclear launch detected. Where? Probably yellow. Yeah, yellow's base is about to get nuked. Boom. What basically happened, yellow used Bison to ram, green did the same, but green had more units, so he won. What if you had EMP instead of nuke/space strike? I mean, we do have the technology. Maybe more sources of EMP, that would be cool, but at the same time it would make Bison less unique. But I don't know about that. Will you all add more super weapons? Not planned, no. Probably Atawur, you like, I think with nuke. Yeah, Atawur is the one who built the nuclear launcher here. But now people know that someone on the map has a nuclear launcher. What's the real size scale of the units anyway? I mean, I don't know like how accurate the unit scalings are, but we do have like, for example, this assault. He's a bit bigger than normal human because he's wearing a combat suit. So, I mean, generally speaking, these units are like size scale related. They're scaled according to their size, generally. So, if you look at an assault, generally, you know, the Zeus is about that much bigger than an assault. You ever consider making a super weapon defense building? No, we do not currently consider making any new buildings. Very balanced to submarine and alligator. I think that would be awesome. I would like that. I would like that to happen, yes. Currently, it's not happening yet, but I would like that to happen, yes. It's a nuclear launcher for yellow player, and it looks like Atawur does not like that, so he tried to eliminate it. But the nuclear launcher still stands. There might be another nuke coming, though. Oh, never mind. Yellow is charging in to destroy the nuclear launcher, and I think this attempt is actually going to be a lot more effective for him. There's a Leviathan trying to defend it, but the Chameleon is hiding these units very well. The nuclear launcher surgically gets removed from Atawur's base. That was a beautiful maneuver by yellow player. Aramata is showing us some really, really good resistance gameplay by moving his units. He moved in, he like scalpel precision. He cut it out of his base and then left. When Torrents shot rockets, it 9 damage per missile, or overall missile cause just 900 damage. The Torrents miss, I believe. I can check that in the workshop afterwards, but I believe the damage is shown per missile. Are you planning on making a Reddit sub? It would be cool since we literally lack fan arts and animation. There is a difficulty with creating a subreddit. We tried to create a subreddit, but for some reason, Reddit.com really does not like it when we create a subreddit. I think there's some issue on the part of like, because when I created as a community manager, they believe there's like a conflict of interest, but we actually do have a subreddit. We have a community subreddit. It's reddit.com/r/art43, which we should promote. We should promote it at some point. Now it's the red player's turn to attack here. We have Mole, supported by some units, and the Hawk. We have a Bison here coming in too. Salamander tries to destroy the Mole, but Mole passive activated, and he basically took 0 damage. That was beautiful. Oh my god, where did those units go? Bison deleting the front line for Atawar and immediately forces a retreat out of him. Nuclear launcher idle for Armata though. He's not producing it. He will have enough resources soon. He does have enough resources now. Holding on to them for now, maybe deciding if he wants to build it right now or not. He might want to spend it on more units. The Leviathan assault with Porcupines coming in, banking on the fact that his opponent does not know that there is no units in here except Porcupine. But as soon as this Bison enters the cloud, it's gonna be all... like, the jig is gonna be up, right? He will find that out. There is 2 Jaguars, that's not gonna be enough. He's chasing down the units. This Bison is gonna take out all of these units now if Atawar doesn't do something about it. He can pop the... Why isn't he using the movement speed boost for his vehicles? Vehicle scouting boost. If he pops the vehicle scouting boost, I'm sure he can outrun the Bison. I mean, obviously this Bison will eventually run out of health as it gets shot at. But it managed to take out the Leviathan and a bunch of these units and almost runs Atawar back all the way to his base. What a funny little chase scene. At the same time, Hamza and Solar are at it once again, at each other's throats. Civil war on both fronts here. Oh, wait. Yellow's gone. Oh, wait. I missed it, but Green decided that he actually had enough of Yellow. He could be thinking that this nuclear launcher was the one that actually fired, but that's not the case. Red player is the one who fired the nuke. He has not rebuilt it yet. Perhaps he does not know that Yellow is about to be destroyed. Solar is expanding towards Purple, perhaps planning to create a sort of entrenched position here for sieging. I would love to see some torrents in order to start firing rockets over this forest. Now Green is moving up. He's going to encounter Red here very soon. Actually, Yellow still has a construction yard and a couple of buildings. A couple of buildings very well hidden on this little outcropping. So maybe he's not out of the game yet. Oh! Oh, no, these buildings aren't found. He destroys his own building in order to try to hide the others. The headquarters is getting built. Oh no, he's gonna check. Oh, Night Harvester is gonna check. He got suspicious. He found it. He found the construction yard. Is he gonna find the headquarters as well, though, is the question. No, I think he's gonna check. Yeah, he's gonna check the whole way. Yeah, Confederation is building up now. One against each other. Entrenched position. Supported by a couple air defense towers. Scion scouts it out, but gets driven away by the Vertex. Air battle happening between those 2 players, and at the same time, Yellow taps out of the game, sends the rest of his heroes to Solar's base, and in a final attempt to do something in this game, he has tapped his heroes to move towards Solar. And now we have just a Bison and the ball chilling. I think Solar is very confused right now. would be nice if using this in your aim training doesn't use our depot. You actually don't. So when you use boosts in training lobbies, you don't have they don't get spent. Little known fact. Could more Avatar flag backgrounds be added? The UK has several different flags. I'd like to get the flag for Wales. I mean, currently we'd like to just add more flags for more countries, right? It would be cool to do that first, but perhaps in the future we'll consider it. Both of them are chilling, yeah. Send Bison and leave game tech. Yeah, the secret strategy. Bison Maul are just chilling here now. And Maul is repairing. If these units were just like one more cell spread apart, the Mole could infinitely repair Bison here. Green player decides to pull back his army. I think it's time for Ataur to, you know, do something. Oh, okay, he decided to attack purple, actually. He decided to attack Hamza, so now purple player is the target of a pincer maneuver. So we had blue get pincered first by yellow and red. Then we had yellow get pincered by red and green. Now we're gonna have purple pincered by cyan and red. Who's gonna be next? Got backstabbed by green. It was a good game though. Good game. I'm gonna do something sneaky. Hee. Think they're in observation mode too? Oh yeah, they might be. No wait, something destroyed this missile tower. Unless it was, I don't know, a stray hawk? But yeah, those two units are just chilling now. They own the entrance. Now Mole is also gonna regenerate. Yeah, he's regenerating. Oh my god. Is Solar trying to use this to his advantage? Like, if he gets attacked from this direction, they're gonna have to deal with Mole Bison first? I don't know. He's surrounding purple, but he does not seem to be aware of the fact that it's kind of a little too late to do any surrounding. Although purple manages to defend himself, forces the red army to go back a little. But it's now time for purple to defend himself against Solar. Oh! Thor's and Albatross perform a bombing run on the same building. That is a cool moment. Why do you make videos and I come every time and I will comment for you? Comments go to slow mode. We always have slow mode on streams, so that when we don't get spammed. And now it's time for Red to begin his attack once again. But it looks like Scion is moving in, trying to use an active ability. Actually pretty good. He managed to steal a few units. Yeah, look at that. He stole 4 units. That's a really good active use. Porcupine, a chameleon, and a jaguar. Very effective shot there. Even though Ataur was trying to retreat. Solaris managed to destroy a couple more tanks here. Very good. Are you Arab? I'm not Arab, sorry. Anyone help me ask Taekwondo when his next tokens box offer? I will not reveal this. It's supposed to be special. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Ghosty says. The players should not be expecting the box, the purple container, every event, because it is supposed to be a special thing. Not every event. Far from every event, actually. Albatross destroy purple's airfields. Haha, he's already dead. Oh, poor Hamza. Hamza's getting the double whammy here from Ataur and Solar. At the same time, Nard Harvester's just chilling. I don't know what he's doing, but he's chilling. He's HQ5, full army. We'll see what his next maneuver is going to be, but so far he's playing incredibly passively. Which I disapprove. Go fight. The Solar decides to try to maneuver around and see what's going on the other side. Some Torrents decide to finally put an end to this nonsense, but it's going to be... I believe it's going to be happening for a little bit longer, guys. Oh my god. You have any idea when we can expect new heroes? Probably next year, I would say. Not until next year, for sure. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of fog, shield. It looks like Confederate units are trying to destroy units in the fog, but they're not realizing that there's actually units in the fog. Getting manually targeted to destroy the salamander, that's not a good idea. You should really be trying to destroy the units in the fog here. Another Albatross bombing run coming in. Purple doesn't have an army to speak of. Why? Why would you put it in the exact same place? It already got bombed once before. Solar at the same time engages Night Harvester. A battle is happening, a huge Beholder active. I love that Beholder active. Bison stuns a bunch of units. Solar is trying to take out the Solaris here, but it's going to go down. It's just too much damage. The Thors perform a couple nice precision strikes on these units. They are now getting repaired by the mole, though. They go back. He just doesn't really have enough units to continue this push. I feel like he could perhaps leave the Solaris a bit more forward in an attempt to, you know, take some extra shots perhaps at these vehicle factories that are still very much exposed, and the Solaris still has more than half HP, so that would be pretty darn nice. No sound? That's not true. There should be sound. It'd be funny if he rams all his units only to pull an unlimited infantry works with all the resources. That would be funny, yes. The Bison, in an attempt to get rid of the Bison mole at the front of his base, Solar decides to build a wall. He builds 5 rocket towers. There is also an assault. I mean, this Bison, he must be on observation mode, because there's no way that this assault would be allowed to deal all this damage. Yet another X facility gets destroyed by the Albatross. I believe it's actually no longer worth to perform these bombing runs as the Albatross, because he's gonna keep losing them, and they cost a lot actually. Each bomber costs like 450. Akoni, do you know how many active players are playing Hardcore? I don't know the current numbers, but as far as statistics that we have revealed go, in July we have revealed a statistic that over 100,000 active accounts have played at least one battle within the past 3 days. So we took the statistic, we took in July, we sat down, took the previous 3 days and counted how many accounts have played at least one battle within that time frame. And accounts are unique because, you know, there's profiles and accounts, obviously. There's a difference between those. So we took accounts, and there's over 100,000 of them. That's a lot. That's a lot. It could be more. This number is growing, actually, quite a bit, which, you know, allows us to think in the direction of perhaps changing some matchmaking rules in lower leagues. For example, when we did the Steel League Blitz 15-minute experiment instead of 30 minutes, the results for Steel League were pretty good. But we're currently uncertain how to proceed with it because we might experience issues in higher leagues if we were to lower the delay between matches in those higher leagues. In the new league we face the same players again and again and again. Because it takes a long time to upgrade, like to level up to Legendary League. That's going to be the thing with like high rank in pretty much every game. The highest ranks are going to be the same players. The green color is chilling, but the other Confederate is being mauled by red as we speak. Yeah, red is cleaning up purple now. Purple is trying to escape. He's desperately trying to escape, but... Oh, okay, the... the Bison and Mole have been deleted, finally. Coyote +1 rocket. Coyote is Imba. East nerf. In the league, sorry, I'll check that. 15,000 resources. Yeah, Night Harvester's chilling on a huge bank. When you change the Jagger tank, eventually can attack land and air. That would be extremely broken. That would be so busted. It was already busted when the Zeus could attack with its secondary attack, and you want us to make the Jaguar attack land and air. Nah. Maybe as a modification, but currently we're not planning any such modifications for the Jaguar. Purple player still not out though. Solar scouts out what's going on here. Yep, red nuke is flying towards Solar's base. That's to be expected. Let's enjoy this nuclear blast. Boom. Honestly, not a lot of damage. Mostly administrative buildings go down, and those are very, very easily replaced. When can we expect the unit modifications to arrive? Definitely not this year. I know in previous streams I said first I said this year, then thank you for your good game. Thank you for playing it, Javad. So yeah, first I said that it's probably gonna be this year. Then I said it may be this year. Now the way I'm seeing it, it's definitely not gonna be this year. It should be next year, but it's better this way to give the developers more time to develop and polish the unit modifications. We might reveal some more information about unit modifications, but they're coming. They're coming next year for sure. Not this one. It's great to watch. Game tag is jam art. Yeah, thank you, Stuart. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, red decided to clean up purple here, unfortunately, and Hamza taps out of the game. So we have no third lobby. There will be no third lobby. I just hope they're not wallet draining like the heroes. I mean, you can expect every feature that we introduce to have some monetization behind it, pretty much. Well, no, not entirely true. Like spectator mode didn't have any monetization behind it, but the big features like unit modifications, they're definitely going to be monetized. What I can say is that you don't have to upgrade unit modifications. There is no upgrading them, so it's more like you switch them on, and the change applies to the unit, but they will be monetized. Another nuclear launch, this time still at Solar. Okay, we're in this phase of the game where it's just spam superweapons. Where can I find notes about the beta updates? Every time we release a new update, the release notes get published to store platforms like Google Play and Apple App Store. So you can see release notes for every update in the store. Solar got sandwiched between red and green. Yeah. It's hard to have monetization of them, but yes, you already answered my question. Yes. When will you lend me your COD? Never. COD is unmonetizable. You cannot monetize COD. No price. No price is enough. He's too precious. He's moving in for a finisher on the headquarters, but the headquarters does not go down, actually. It's a little too beefy. Solar activates the advanced construction boost in an attempt to rebuild his ailing infrastructure. And Ataur also is trying to move in for the kill, but he does not seem to quite realize that Solar actually still has a lot of units. A Solaris active right now in here would be absolutely brutal. If he managed to destroy some of these units while they're clumped up like this, he doesn't go for it. I would love to go for it. Like, I would see, if I were to see this, we don't know though. The thing is, we don't know exactly. Oh, Solar is actually microing a bombing ground. Perhaps he didn't see it, but if I were to play and I would see this clump of units, well, I guess I wouldn't see this clump of units. I would see the chameleon cloud. He's force attacking it though. Force attacking. Oh, nice. Manages to steal a chameleon. Solaris active comes out a little too late. Just a little too late. But Ataur is still forced to go back. with his army, realizing that that Solar has quite a bit of units to handle. There is a secondary base for Night Harvester, as he decided that since there are nukes now flying in the game, perhaps it's prudent to have a second base. Wait for Cyclones to come with thermoelectric guns, that would be funny. I think Cyclone plus Rocket is good. I think Cyclone, sorry, not Cyclone. I think Coyote is good in general. I think Coyote is a very powerful unit. There's in fact a YouTuber called Mr. Coyote. I'm a big fan of Mr. Coyote, by the way. He makes videos where he destroys like really powerful players, medalists, and such with just Coyote spam. So Coyote is very strong. Well, like that one April Fool video we had back in 2021. Yeah. Mr. Coyote fan. Yeah, I like Mr. Coyote. He's fun. Fun to watch. Let spectators be able to chat with each other in game. Improvements to spectator mode are planned, but no time frame on that yet. A bit of ambitious bombing run, shall we say, from Solar. There is another nuclear launcher actually constructed by Atawur, and it is already making a nuke. Solar is in big trouble if he does not scout that. Continues to buffs to be used in high ranks effectively. Like I said, Mr. Coyote, he plays he's like ranked 19 or 20 or something like that. He's doing pretty well. Will there be exchange blueprints for heroes? Eventually there will be. Once we introduce more heroes to the game, we are planning to introduce a system to also exchange the blueprints. But currently we only have like 2 per blueprint type, so there's no point. How do you increase your command points? The HQ level 5 is only 121. I saw some videos that has 174. Keep in mind that commander skills will increase your command points. I think you made a mistake by opening a new league. I think you could have strengthened level 22 units a bit during 22 versus 28 war. And wait, there will be more players in the upper league. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you mean by could have strengthened the level 22 units a bit during the 22 versus 28 war. The new league was introduced because we believe that there are now enough players to have that. We made a decision based on analytics, and we're currently still monitoring analytics for matchmaking and whatnot. Tactical nuke destroys most of Solar's army, and Salamander on its passive. It triggers Salamander's passive actually. He hit his own Salamander with it, which is pretty bad for it. Will Psion be able to realize his active ability? No, he missed so badly. Oh, poor Solar. He panicked. He panicked badly. He should have waited before aiming his Psion ability, but now it's all over. That Psion was the only thing that could have possibly saved him, and now it's all over. Trying for a bombing run, but this army is no longer there at all. It is completely misjudged. Oh, poor Solar. He tried so hard. And the Chameleon is out of energy, and these units are very low in health. Another stun goes out from the Psion. Sorry. How to convert cash into gold? You can't do that. You can only convert gold into... Sorry, I need to drink something. Can we have upgrade based on league? No, upgrades are tied to your rank, so they're already kind of effectively based on... You can't really say Coyote's good just for the fact he spams the Myconia. Why not? He's literally the living proof. How did Solar defend against this? Was I correct? Was it just... I missed it for a second because I got distracted and I had to drink my tea. But it looks like Solar managed to defend himself using only a Solaris and a couple of shields. Guys, Solaris is so broken. At the same time, Night Harvester is just playing SimCity as he has built a new base for himself. There's a nuclear launcher here. He's got some army moving over there. He's got buildings. A lot of anti-air towers. He's just playing. He's just vibing, bro. Not to mention that this rocket tower has never finished construction. Wait, is this nuclear launcher? It's going on red. Ataur is about to taste his own medicine. Red had no jacks, small army, hit his own army, hit just bison, spend all his money on nukes. That's fair, yeah. Hero blueprint exchange rate would be so bad, I bet, like 50 to 1. We don't know yet. Honestly, nukes just don't feel impactful in this rank. Like, destroying a number of administrative buildings is pretty much nothing. Yeah, a lot of these buildings took a lot of damage, but with no follow-up, there's nothing that really can be done. At the same time, Solar moves in to blow up Ataur's nuclear launcher, deals a bunch of damage to a couple of neighboring buildings as well. Very nice. A couple of Vertex are going to come in here and probably snipe. Do you want to snipe the airfield, right? Right? Yeah, he wants to snipe the airfield. There is another airfield available for Ataur. He popped the reconstruction boost. Pop the reconstruction boost here. Well, there is a bit of a maneuver happening by green, it looks like. Solar is moving towards the middle of the map. If I was Solar, I would like to send a unit towards this direction, just to scout any other possible movement that Ataur might stand this way. Because he really quite likes attacking from this direction, it seems. I'd put like an assault here. Maybe you should add something kind of like fog, like radiation. Now, I'm not saying that the nuke is not impactful. It would be like players are just using it to hit each other's bases because they're used to that in the main gameplay. But personally, I think that a nuke should be used more tactical, as a tactical weapon, and less like a strategic weapon. Like destroying this entire army, that would be pretty cool, right? Oh, a bombing run. These units are all stopped. The boy got the virus. It's like the meme. The boy got the virus. Another nuke coming out from Night Harvester. So these bombers actually scouted out the Night Harvester's base. So I bet Ataur is a little bit confused as to where those nukes are coming from. And the second nuke, sir, the second nuke just hit Ataur's base. And now, Night Harvester, my boy, is doing really good, a really good job on the follow-up. Now that he has destroyed this base and the second nuke landed, now is the time to really push forward. The Bison eliminates all of the walls. Oh, how beautiful this is. Salamander immediately enters passive territory, goes down under the fire from all the Jaguars. There's Ataur's Bison. Misses the Bison from Ataur, misses Ataur's Bison, sorry. I can't speak. This is a little too exciting. There's a lot of chameleon. It's just covered in fog. Now he's chasing around after Ataur's Bison, trying to catch it. At the same time, Solar decides that it's time to attack Night Harvester. I wonder if perhaps... I have no idea. He's heard about the nukes. And the nukes weren't hitting him, so he decided that they're now fighting each other, which would be a nice assumption to make, actually. Red's fatal mistake was hitting his own army with his nuke while he sieged Cyan. That is very likely. He did hit his own army there. And it looks like Green is actually going to clean up Ataur. There are no sneaky buildings yet. Well, there is now one. There's a construction yard. Solar moving in for a bombing run. Oh, beautiful! Levels a number of buildings, including the dreaded nuclear launcher, and now... it's time to just keep sieging. Why is he pulling back? Solar. Solar, my man, there's no one to attack you. You can just double tap. Double tap victory, bro. Alright. Ataur is trying to escape. Trying to hide that he had a building here, praying that perhaps Night Harvester will not notice, but he should. He should notice, because he would like to move, you know, his army home. he will move through this direction. The headquarters does appear for Ataur, and it will go down. Ataur is currently just making sure that Solar wins the game, essentially. Solaris is now moving in to try to finish off the Night Harvester's buildings here, but there's gonna be another sneaky base, I believe. At the same time, Ataur's base gets completely annihilated. And that was his last building. Ataur should be eliminated now. Yep, Ataur got eliminated from the game. Thor is coming for a bombing run. Probably to finish off the headquarters. No, these buildings. Was there anything there? Excuse me? I love bombing runs. Thor is watching stream 100%. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure, guys. You can scout. You guys might have heard about this thing called scouting. There are vertex available. On this time of battle off of a live stream host, you're surprised by stream sniping. It's part of it, players should already know this. I mean, if you use stream sniping, then that would be quite pointless because there is nothing at stake in these battles. Like, this is not a tournament battle. You don't stand to gain anything by stream sniping, so I don't believe there is stream sniping. There's no point. You have to think about, like, who benefits. Didn't scout it before. We didn't see that, so we don't know. Half of all the time with live stream lobbies. Yeah, possible. I'm not going to say he didn't do it because I can't definitively prove it. A bombing run by Solar though is very nice. Just saying though, Solar is a pretty good player, so I believe I can believe that he did scout it. Stream sniping for the vibes. It's possible. I wasn't looking at the minimap all the time. There could have been a vertex flying around here. How did he know about that attack? I mean, you could see it. You could see units coming from this direction. Or you mean like you mean like why was this army moving here? I don't know. I mean, there is a beholder here. No vertex flying around. I mean, like I said, guys, you can believe it if you prefer to believe it. I'm not going to say yes or no definitively, as I mentioned. Thor's bad and Thor's bombing. If you believe it. Last battle? Yes, this is the last battle. Night Harvester gives up. And this leaves Solar as the last player standing. There's no benefits, just a training battle. Why not? I mean, why yes? There's nothing at stake, so what's the point? In any case, we can keep arguing about it. I would rather not. I don't think this argument has any point to it. I'd rather just answer a few more questions while we... Why is this battle not ending, by the way? Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, is it because Night Harvester surrendered? So now he has a few extra minutes to destroy the... Yeah. That's probably why. He has extra time to destroy stuff because Night Harvester surrendered and he was the last player. Might get here 7 and 8 before GTA 6. True. So your question? I don't know what your question is. I can't see it and it's already way too high up. Maybe because he destroyed all of green. It's probably because green has chosen to surrender. That gives you time. Usually. Third place. Yeah, third place though is nice. Why does Skirmish have more credits? That's because this is a very easy PvE mode. It is a very, 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 very easy mode. Like, the win rate for Skirmishes is like 90%. So you literally can't lose. It's guaranteed credits. Yeah, fine. Join clan. Nice hour-long battle. Yeah, this battle was long, guys. So I'm going to take a few more questions, and I will then be ending the stream. So let's go. Blitz round. Is there anything to answer, even? I almost submitted stream for bug fix. Yeah, I would have done it as well. Radar vehicle of sorts. How about vehicles? If we can have more view, we can lower vision of other vehicles. We have Beholder. Beholder is a very good vehicle that can see around it quite a lot. It's not a radar per se. Perhaps we will introduce a kind of radar effect in the future, but there's no plans for it right now. Idea 3 Confed and 3 resistance, 6 players. Mode Zombie 3 have survival time, 5-minute prep. Rewards big map, huge control points and choke points, which speed up time to better tech. That is a very, very, very abrupt idea description. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. Make it top, but there should be more greens. We're not planning to do that. This game is primarily PvP focused. The PvE mode exists for you to relax, for you to try new strategies, to chill and play with your buddy. If you want challenge, go ahead and fight for the medal. Go ahead and fight for the #1 spot in the medal. Like, you know, prove that you can get #1 spot in this rating, and then we'll talk. You guys work on unit pathfinding? Yes. Sometimes unit Confed infantry gets lost trying to figure out how to run on trees since they can't front run. There are difficulties with pathfinding. There are a few ideas that developers are like working on to attempt to improve it. A lot of issues stem from the fact that when units move in bulk, they struggle with pathfinding sometimes. Because you always have to calculate the shortest distance towards the next, towards their objective, and sometimes when it's recalculated, like a unit moves in front of them, and then the distance gets recalculated, then the unit decides, oh, I actually need to turn around, so it starts turning around, but then next time, like in the next cell, it decides, oh, actually the other unit left, so now I have to turn around, the shortest path changes. There are things that are a bit problematic with pathfinding, and the developers are working on solutions to it. But nothing I can announce yet. There's no announced like feature that is in development yet. Seraphim Mole Avatar, I hope so. I hope the Seraphim Mole Avatars are coming. AI event rewards should be as high as tournament. Definitely not. Absolutely not. AI rewards, like I said, AI is a PvE mode with like 90% win rate. You can't compare it to a tournament. That is not. Increase the 40% line for lower players so we can get into tournaments. Yeah, so there is a rule where you need to have a certain amount of stars and a win rate to enter tournaments. This is done to prevent intentional feeding. I'll call it that. I'll use the MOBA term for it. I always have a lot of golden credits. I mean, if I'm low on credits, I try to get more by either converting gold into credits or by spinning tokens. And I have a lot of gold right now because I didn't spend any since last event. The upcoming heroes be more brutal than Bison. We don't know. Beholder's too weak. Please increase your HP and armor. I would like Beholder to receive some more buffs, personally. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the future, but not right now. That makes sense. Thanks for the info, bro. You're welcome. Infantry carrier vehicles should be introduced. Transports are planned. Increase firing range of Beholder, please. Beholder just mentioned. Someone is rage baiting. Okay. Have you guys ever considered locking kills per rank? That is not possible. Absolutely not possible. Because people who already invested into skills would get absolutely molding. That is not fair to people who've spent money. There's a difference between, like, if you buy something and then you're no longer able to use it, that is like grounds for people to like literally sue us. So we cannot make a change to this system in its current implementation. Skins for units. We have unit modifications that are gonna be skins, basically. Is there a contract event this November? Yes, there will be a new event in November. It will be all new, by the way. It's gonna be pretty cool, actually. Like, it has a new mechanic for collecting event currency. It's no longer gonna be just gather boxes. It's not just gather boxes. You're still going to be collecting event currency, but it's not gonna be containers that spawn. Ayo, really? Yes. Cap Mixon is back. Yes, his ban expired. Can you let us know when tokens will be discounted? No. Go lobby, no. Any chance getting Epic Hero Blueprint? I mean, you always have a chance of getting Epic Hero Blueprint. Please take my idea into consideration. It sounds like an awesome zombie mode. We will be introducing more game modes in the future. Perhaps in the future there will be another zombie mode. 5% chance of infantry hijack opponent's vehicle. Nah, that's... no. Infantry is supposed to be still kind of relevant, but fall off later. Because otherwise people will just max out their infantry and nothing else. Like, what's the point of using vehicles if your infantry just has a literal 25% of stealing it? That's not a good investment on vehicles. Nobody will make vehicles then. Are skills important? Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that skills are a little important. Just looking through all these effects. Command points, extra command points, more starting resources. Yeah, I think commander skills are a little important. Positive background, nice team playing. Let's check out the ratings actually. Yeah, Cap Mixon, look at him, a rank 29 player. He's back. Hope you guys are going to consider putting green credits in the event contracts to increase the token reward at least a little. We're not going to put green credits in the event contracts, but what you can do, guys, if you didn't know, what you can do is you can click on this shop button and go credits, and you can actually exchange your golden credits into green credits. So that will be the last thing that I'm gonna do today. Thank you guys for participating in the battles. Thank you guys for asking your questions and talking with me. I hope you had fun watching. I hope you had fun putting in promo code. So by the way, I should probably put in my promo code as well before it expires. I've been me, Iconi Angelos, community manager for Gear Games, and you've been you, the players, and I will see you again next week on Friday. Bye.